Welcome back in today's tutorial. Today we will install reinforcements in a stacked wall or a facade wall. So stay with us and watch the full video. So let's get started. So first of all, we have to select this wall and click on rebar. Now click OK. For the distribution type, we are going to use the surface method. Let's click on surface and make sure you have selected the select multiple. So this will allow you to select the multiple surfaces on the same time. Let's select the host surface. So our host surface will be the outer surface of these walls. Let's select this surface and this surface. Now we want to install the horizontal reinforcement and we have to select the start surface. So the start surface is the bottom surface of bottom side of this wall. We have to select the bottom surface and then we have to click on end surface and then select the top surface. Now let's select the layout rule. Let's set it to maximum spacing, let's say 8 inches, and click on finish. So this will install the horizontal reinforcement. As you can see, rebars are placed. Now we have to select the wall again, click on rebar, and this time we are going to use the different surfaces. We have to select the host surface, which will be the same surface of the wall, this surface and this surface, and this time we will start the start surface from this side of wall, the vertical side of wall, and then click on end surface and all the way to the other side of wall. Now select the layout rule, maximum spacing, and let's say we want to place at 8 inches center to center, and then click on finish. This will install the horizontal and vertical reinforcement mesh. Now we have to set some constraints for these reinforcements. Let's check out the constraints. Let's select the horizontal reinforcement, and in this panel, rebar constraint panel, you can click on edit. This will give you some points to constrain these rebars. So whenever you drag on these constraint points, you can see this is bar handle for the end of bar, and if you click on it, you have to give some dimensions, and we have a checkpoint beside the dimension. Let's check it. What is this? Let's make it let's say 2 feet. So this can extend the reinforcement beyond the structure, and if we check, so this will disable the cover constraint. So rebars are ending on cover, and if you check this check mark, the covers will not affect the reinforcement length. Let's go to other side, click on this point, and let's make it 2 feet as well. As you can see, reinforcements are exceeding from the surface. Normally these reinforcement extensions are given for overlapping of reinforcement. Let's check the other constraint points. So this one is the start surface bar handle, and this one is the end surface bar handle. If you want to extend these horizontal reinforcement upward and downward as well, you can check these points as well. And this is the host surface bar handle. This means that the distance between the host surface and reinforcement. Let's click on this point, and we have to give some dimension. If we want to place the reinforcement, let's say we want to make a 2-inch cover, so we have to give here 2 inch. The rebars are exceeding from or going outside the host, so we have to give it in -2. -2 inches. This will be good, and this will place the reinforcement inside the post. Now for closing the constraint method, you have to click on finish, and this will finish up the reinforcements. Now let's check the vertical reinforcements constraints. Select the vertical reinforcements, click on edit constraints, and you can see we have 4 bar handle points for constraints here as well. If you click on end surface bar handle, this means that you have to give the dimension from the edge of the structure to the reinforcement. Sometimes we have to give the distance between the edge of surface and the last reinforcement bar. So let's check this one. Let's say we give -1, so we want to decrease the reinforcement on edge point -1 feet. As you can see, the end reinforcements are not given. Same for this bar handle. This is the host surface bar handle. As you remember, we have given some cover in the horizontal reinforcements, and we also want to give some cover in the vertical reinforcements as well. Let's click on this point and let's make it -3 inches, and this will drag the reinforcement inside the structure. Same for these reinforcement bar handles. This is the distance between the end surface and the last reinforcement bar, and these 2 points are given for the extension of vertical reinforcement from top side and bottom side. Let's check on this point, and we want to give it 2 feet. So the 2 feet extensions are given on bottom of reinforcement, and 2 feet are given for top reinforcement. As you can see, the reinforcements are placed. If you rotate this 3D, you can see the reinforcements and placing points. Let's check it in the cross-sectional view. Let's make a cross-section here. Double click on this arrow. You can see reinforcements are placed vertically and inclined, and these reinforcements are perfectly aligned with the structure. Let's change the detail level to fine, and let's check the thin lines. So we want to see it in thin lines. Later on you can change the diameter and the properties of reinforcement. Let's say we want to place the horizontal reinforcements as number 3 and the vertical reinforcement as number 5. As you can see, the reinforcements diameters are also changed. That's all for today's video. See you in the next video. Bye bye.